Our new members and invited guests, our installation award ceremony is actually a very meaningful annual event whereby we will witness the installation of our new incoming 2020 president who will be leading us for a year together with his newly elected board of directors. In addition, this anniversary event will also serve as a platform to recognize all the contribution and support of our JCI members, sponsors and partners over the years. On behalf of my organizing committee, I would also like to express our heartfelt appreciation to our guests of honor, sponsors, advertisers, house presidents, senior members, JCI senators and fellow JCI members. Without warm support from you all, this event won't be a successful event. Let's also welcome our president and members from our sister chapter, JCI Higashiroma, JCI Taoyuan, and also JCI Tawang. Welcome to Malaysia and hope that you enjoy our great hospitality over the past few days. To all my committee members and advisors, 2019 President Joey, 2020 President Teck Ji, PP Eric, PNP Nurul, Vivian, Stanley, Jenning, Kelson, Zian, Lily, Henry, Oscar, Li Chin, our MC, Sun Lee, Satya, PY, Liz, Chloe, Kiki, Sia and Chai. The success of this event is truly a reflection of our teamwork and commitment for the past few months. You have all shown me a very amazing display of teamwork and I sincerely thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Last but not least, under the leadership of our 2020 President Yee Teck Ji, I believe JCI Petaling Jaya will reach another greater height in serving our community. Thank you.
I have a few questions to all of you. So, is all your new members voluntary to join JCI Petaling Jaya?
Yes.
Okay, second question. Are you all ready to observe JCI Petaling Jaya Constitution and Bylaw and Policy Manual and be ready to become a better leader?
Yes.
And last question to the President. Did all your new members already take their membership dues?
Yes.
Yes. Right. So to all the new members, please raise the right hand and take the oath of member.
3, 2, 1. I, Stanley, do solemnly affirm that I shall faithfully serve as a member of JCI Petaling Jaya Malaysia and will, to the best of my ability, serve as a living example of this organization's philosophy and belief, and will uphold and enforce the constitution of this organization at all times.
Let us put our hands together to welcome all the new members.
I start to discover myself better, and I never know I got so much of intelligent assets that I have been digging and used along my presidency year. The green initiatives that being introduced in 2019 have opened my eyes and lead me to a more creative in managing and utilizing resources around me effectively. It showed me that to be a leader, we can be more eco and less ego.
Wow.
Yes, my life will be definitely different after this journey. What JCI PJ have achieved today is all about team efforts. I wish to express my sincere thanks to my dearest Super Board of Directors and my project organizing chairperson, committees, and members. You all did amazingly great in all projects, especially Dragon Ambassador, Food Hero, International Children Drawing Contest. I'm truly blessed that this project had recognized internationally at 2019 JCI World Congress and JCI Aspect respectively. I'm truly proud. For the first time, JCI PJ successfully achieved Eco Office certification from Next Eco, and also penamparan Bintang Pertubuhan Belia tahun 2019 3-star from Ministry of Youth and Sports. We have gone through so much together, and I truly appreciate from the bottom of my heart. Most importantly, we have added good values to the community through the meaningful and impactful projects. I want to take this opportunity to thank JCI PJ past presidents, especially JCI Senator PNP Nurul. I know today she is not around. JCI Senator PP Hui Hui, PP Alex, JCI Senator PP Clement, and PP Yong for all the supports, guidance, and advices. Thank you to all JCI and national boards, officers, to your support in year 2019. To all my president mates, buddies, and special close friends, I know you all purposely travel here to give me the surprise. Thank you being so caring, supportive, and to be my strength of encouragement. We have built such a wonderful friendship through this amazing journey in 2019. I also want to express my sincere appreciation to all NGOs that have been supporting, collaborating with JCI PJ, especially Majlis Belia Selangor, United Nations Malaysia, Next Eco, Club Barisan Sungai Klang. Also thank you Sin Chiu Daily for being supportive media for JCI PJ through the years. My heartiest congratulations to incoming President Yee Teck Ji and his new board of directors for taking up the new leadership roles and challenges. I am excited to hand over the baton to you and will continue to support as a board of director as IPP. I wish to convey my sincere thanks to our organizing chairman, Victor Chua, and his committed team to make this IAC a great success event. Hence, I wouldn't be here today without the support of my family, so that I can fulfill an affirming presidency journey. To my little princess, yes Chloe, mommy is back. Last but not least, I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation to our guest of honor, National President Ken Lee, for your valuable time. Thank you for all local organization presidents, past national presidents, JCI members, sponsors, friends, for your presence and support. Together, we continue to empower humanity. Thank you. Okay, please raise your right hand. And please read the oath of office for President.
I, Yee Teck Ji, acknowledge the manifold demands of the office of the President of Junior Chamber International Petaling Jaya, and conscious of the heavy responsibilities and the honor associated therewith, hereby pledge myself to the utmost of my ability to devote my energies to the service of this organization and its members, to direct my efforts towards the training and development of young people through more effective operation of my board of directors, to act at all times with due humility and dignity and without selfish or narrow motive, to endeavor throughout my term of office to contribute to the growth and progress of this organization and make this earnest pledge that I shall discharge my responsibilities to the benefit of Junior Chamber International Petaling Jaya and the community.
By the power vested in me under the Constitution bylaw of JCI Petaling Jaya, I hereby proclaim you Yee Teck Ji, the 39th President of JCI Petaling Jaya.
I'm honored and humbled to be elected as the 39th President of Junior Chamber International Petaling Jaya. Thank you to all the JCI PJ members and past presidents for entrusting me to lead our beloved organization in this 2020. And to continue to serve the community, I pledge to meet my challenge with my best. And with the strong support from my board of directors and members, I believe we will continue to break boundaries in building the organizations and undertake worthwhile projects for the benefits of our community. Stepping into 9 years of my JCI journey, I would like to express how grateful I have always been for being involved in this organization, wonderful organization. This is a lifetime experience not so commonly obtained in school or working life. I thank Son So for introducing me into JCI Petaling Jaya and starting me off on this beautiful journey. I am fortunate for the guidance and encouragement from great leaders during the beginning of my JCI journey, like JCI Senator Stacey Wong, past President JCI Senator Kenneth Fong, past President JCI Senator Lim Hui Hui, past President JCI Senator Joanne Chia, and past National President JCI Senator Nurul Huda. Without them, I would not have seen the true value of this platform or stay on so steadfastly until today. Of course, until today, I'm still receiving a lot of support from past presidents like past President TP Alex, Dr. Sri Nelson, and also TP Clement, and also this Tan. Thank you for still supporting me. I'm grateful to all the past president and senior members who have supported me and helped me during my journey in JCI. Serve with love, lead with gratitude. This is my presidential tip for my year. For me, the most important, impactful phase in the JCI creed has always been this: service to humanity is the best work of life. And in order to serve, we not only execute policies, but we serve with our heart and show sincere care to the community and members. As JCI is a voluntary organization, the working committee does not receive a salary or contribute with nothing but the sincerity of their heart. We must always appreciate the time and energy contributed by these hardworking individuals. Never taking it for granted, I believe with these two positive values, we can attract more and more like-minded young and active citizens to join us and to create more positive impact for the community. I would like to express my sincere thanks and appreciation to the guests of honor, JCI Malaysia National President JCI Senator Ken Lee, for your time here today. I would also like to say thank you to our sister and brother chapters, president and members. It's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you to JCI Petaling Jaya 39 Installation and Award Ceremony. Congratulations to the 39 Installation Award Ceremony organizing chairman, Victor Chua, and his committed team for the hard working in making this IAC a successful and memorable event. I'm proud of everyone and I appreciate all of your effort and support. Last but not least, my sincere thanks to all past national presidents, JCI senators, JCI PJ past presidents, national officers, all local organization president mates, fellow JC sponsors and friends for gracing this esteemed event. I wish you all a great time and successful 2020. Now, let me introduce to you my 2020 JCI Petaling Jaya Board of Directors. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome JCI Petaling Jaya Board of Directors 2020.
JCI Petaling Jaya for their long-standing friendship with us. I hope our good relationship will continue in the future. Thank you. ありがとうございます。
For the improvement of his local organization and members. My great wish are always with you and your board of directors. All the best for your years. Next, I would also like to congratulate the organizing chairperson, Victor, and his committees for their hard work and time to organize this wonderful event a success. In year 2018 and 19, the International Children Drawing Contest, the joint project of JCI Tawau and Petaling Jaya, I hope both of our local organizations would have more opportunities to collaborate during our term of office. Once again, I wish JCI Petaling Jaya to have a great and fruitful years ahead. Thank you.
再有青年商會再創高峰。我同一班師姐兄弟期待你哋嚟香港同你哋再次見面。最後祝願今日嘅就職典禮圓滿成功。
Around to meet our corporate partners, to meet government sectors, to meet even other NGOs leaders they always throw me a questions. Why? I always see JCI has installation and install new presidents. Actually, how many presidents do you have? The answer is very simple. I said, we are 1 year to lead. We elect our president every year and we hand over all the power and authority to the next leaders from year to year. He said, why? They are so surprised. If you know that for current situation in Malaysia, a lot of non-profit organizations or other NGOs, they have 2 years to lead, 3 years to lead, or some even 5 or 10 years or 20 years, if you notice about that. But why JCI? We are 1 year to lead. And I think JCI Petaling Jaya has set a very good example. This year, they are 39 years of anniversary, as well as they are also a very, a very outstanding organization and also a rising stars. They already set a very good example to us. 1 year to lead is not an issue for our JCI. And you know that when we are 1 year to lead, the thing that we are more challenged is to sustain. And JCI PJ has shown that the sustainability to 1 year to lead can be achieved, and nothing is impossible. I want to borrow all the hands to congratulate JCI Petaling Jaya. 2019 is a very fruitful year for JCI PJ. If you know that, actually last year I was also standing here as represent JCI Malaysia to witness the install of our 2019 Board of Directors. And I still very remember that 2019 President Jovi has put the plan, a very well planned of putting the greens and fully aligned projects to our UNSDGs. And she walked her talk. You can see that throughout the years, she actually showed an example of using all the recycled material, I think including this rose room, I'm not sure, but I think it is part of the initiative, and also the secretariat and all the projects that apply 3R, reuse, reduce, and recycle. And I also very proud to say that, inspired by her, this year I have the opportunity to become a national president, and also we have put this into a project so that every one of us can be followed. It's called Green Warrior, actually also initiated by Jovi. So thank you so much. And also there are something that I want to highlight here. One installation is so important because we are a non-profit organization. No matter how hard our economy is, no matter how challenged our current situation is facing, we still need to have the installation and the award ceremony. All our members' hard work need to be recognized on the stage. And that is also part of the things that why our JCI can be sustained. And here I want to recognize a few things that JCI PJ has did so well. Last year, 2019, JCI PJ has won 2 very important awards. One is during our Asia Pacific Conference. JCI PJ has won the long-term project. It's called the Coloring Contest, right? So congratulations to JCI Petaling Jaya. In the meantime, they also have won the World Congress Award. It's called the Local Peace Project. The project name is called JCI Ambassador. So on behalf of JCI Malaysia, I want to thank JCI Petaling Jaya for always organizing such a quality and such a meaningful projects for us to make JCI Malaysia so proud when we are attending the conference. In the meantime, JCI PJ has also won the 3 stars awarded from KBS, Kementerian Pendidikan and Sukan, and also he won the 4 stars and 100% efficiency in our JCI Malaysia Key Performance Index. So once again, I want to congratulate for the outstanding leadership led by our 2019 President Jovi. And she has set a very high standard for our 2020 Board of Directors and also President. I think that President Yee, you are facing a very challenge here. But I believe under your leadership and also the advice from all the past presidents, you are able to do so and raise the standard higher and higher. In the meantime, I also would like to thank to JCI Petaling Jaya as well on behalf of JCI Malaysia. As you know, JCI Petaling Jaya has produced so many good leaders and hosting so many good national projects for many years. So especially to the past National President Norouda Gandhi and also JCI Senator Tim Tzu Hong, they have been putting so much of effort in serving not only to JCI Petaling Jaya but also serving the JCI Malaysia. I hope in the near future we can see more national officers produced from JCI Petaling Jaya to continue serving JCI Malaysia as well as the international level. So I wish to see that in the very near future. So last but not least, today is a very special theme. It's called Olympic. And I want to say something about this because it's so special that out of other installations. Actually, for Olympic, you know that it's a very meaningful games that we play 5 years, and this year has been hosted by. This year will be hosted in Tokyo by Japan, and I hope everyone can have a time to go to Japan and to witness the Olympic Games. The thing that why Olympic is so important, I think behind the spirit is core unity, and it's somehow so aligned to the spirit that I want to promote to all of you. By the power of unity, we only can make things great again, especially in year 2020 and forward. It's not a hero anymore. It's not a game of one person, but it's a game of team. It's a game of a group of people. And how to lead a group of people in order to achieve whatever that we want to achieve, we call leadership. And JCI is a place to have leadership. How the people can solve
we believe
we can learn that in leadership.
that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life, that the brotherhood of man transcends the sovereignty of nations, that economic justice can best be won by freemen through free enterprise, that government should be of laws rather than of man. We believe that His great treasure lies in human personality, and the service to humanity is the best work of life. We believe that His great treasure lies in human personality, and the service to humanity is the best work